Hello Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoy the reading. This will be a general life reading for you. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look and see what we've got for you. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got the 11th house, the 4th house, and the 1st house. So 11th house is normally everything to do with your hopes, your dreams for yourself. Also the future, and any sort of group activity, and also friendships. The 4th house is everything to do with your home, and also your the people in your home, the atmosphere in the home, and also your connection to your roots, your foundation, your family. And then the 1st house is yourself, what you're projecting at this time, what other people see when they see you. It's also the direction that you're trying to set in your life. So it's how you're meeting the world at this time, but it's also your physical body. So it seems to me that you've either been in this period of, it's either chaotic, or it has been chaotic, or it has been a little bit of turmoil around you, perhaps with your future ambitions or what it is you're trying to set in motion, or it could be something to do with something you're either inventing or you're trying to start up, or it could be a business, something you could be wanting to launch. It could also be your own sort of hobbies and interests, something like that. But it's very much future-based. So you could have been in a period where you've been in some sort of turmoil, or there could have been some chaos, or something is going to come in and it's going to create that. But from that will come something very important. And this has got to do with your destiny. It's got to do with the path that you need to take in this life. So it's very purposeful. And it may come about in a way which you kind of didn't expect, you know. But the Yod card is always about your destiny, your future, and it's falling in the 11th house, which is very much about that. But it can also be that you may be out of step with others at this time. So this could be groups that you're involved with. It could be group activities. It could be some sort of like association or society, any kind of activity that you're involved in where you are one amongst others. It could also be something that you're trying to launch from an interest or a hobby, or it's something to do with your hopes and dreams. It could be something you're trying to start, or it could be a group of friends, something. But you're just going to be feeling a little bit different. You're going to be marching to a different drummer with this element. You could be, if it's to do with family related or close friends, you could be feeling like you're going on a different path, or you're just not resonating with them, or they are not resonating with you at this time. So let it go. This is a very purposeful card. You may have to be working on your own, maybe even in secret. This is the group card or friendship card. So it could be that you may be working towards something, but on your own, in your own time, you are working on your own interest, or your own startup, or your own invention, or your own something that is kind of important, and it may have a humanitarian aspect to it as well, something that you are interested in, or something that is very important to you. But it's a destiny card, it's a fate card. So you may have made, if you're already in this, if you're already coming out of this now, then you may have had to make quite a few sacrifices. Things could have been a little bit topsy-turvy. And you may have had a fair bit of stress and, sort of frustration trying to work through this. But working quietly on your own and listening to your guidance is going to be hugely important with the Yod card. This is very much about following your guidance, your own inner GPS. So you may be pioneering in something as well. You may be pioneering with a group of others, but you are contributing in your own way. You're doing something that is kind of a very important, but very specific to you. Or you could have stumbled across it during this activity, or it could come to you in a way which you kind of never thought. But it's something that's very specific to you. There's a very strong angle, lots of pressure, stress related to that. It's a very specific path. And it's something that you may have tried to avoid at one point, but here it comes to you, you know. So you're either coming through this and moving out of it, or you are still in the throes of it. But it's going to put you under a fair bit of pressure. But remember, we make diamonds from pressure, okay? But this is very specific to you. It's part of your life path, part of your destiny, part of your purpose. So something very specific to you. But as I said, I do feel that there's something that you're working on, or you may have to work on privately in your own way, or even in secret, in order to bring this about. So, as I said, the 11th house could be lots of things. It could be community related. It could be social reform related. It could also be, as I said, something to do with the future, like an invention or something which is going to change or help others in some way. It could be very much to do with that as well. Now, to do with this, I feel you have got abundance prosperity coming in. So I don't know if this is coming in to push you on this path, or this path is starting to generate success, because that's what will happen with the yod. If you really apply yourself, if you're dedicated, if you really are working forward with dogged determination and patience, you will get your success. And it could very well be that now abundance is coming in for you. So this is prosperity. It could be financial. It could also be in the form of support. Maybe you're getting crowdfunding, or you're getting crowd support, or others are stepping forward. These could be friends, but they could also be others that you are like friends, but they're not even family. They're just like associates, or others that are supportive of what it is that you're trying to do here. They're going to step forward to assist you. Or it could be that you have an abundance of ideas, or an invention or something like that, some sort of download, which is now going to help you. It could also be something that you're working on, a hobby or an interest, and you suddenly get inspiration or motivation or some kind of heavenly support coming in. So prosperity, as I said, can be abundance in many forms. It can be financial, it can be ideas, it can be support, it can be a platform, it can be people gathering around you, your tribe, gathering around you to assist you, or you could just be working with really creative people, cutting edge people who are going to push this forward for you. Prosperity can come in lots of different ways, and she just says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So make sure that you are willing to receive these ideas, or the support, or this financial sort of platform, something that's coming into you, but be open to receiving. Say thank you, put it to good use, make sure that it's going to work for you. I think it may very well be financially related, because you've also got the Grand Trine Blessings card coming in, and this can be you applying for a loan or some sort of financial assistance, or some sort of door opening for you from that perspective, but blessings coming in. But as I said, the blessings can take the form of many different ways. It could even be a relationship, but it could be somebody very supportive, a soulmate, or somebody who's going to come in to assist you in some way, or who really supports your ideas, or just sees what you see, you know. But it is also about having blocks and frustrations and things that have been in your way, which could have come up with the Yod card. This will be lifted away. Blocks, problems, things that have been standing in your way will be lifted away, or they will just dissolve, and you will have great flow. You will have movement forward. You will have now, like, it's almost going to be a fast flow. I feel it's going to be very fast what is occurring, and you're really going to have to apply yourself. You're going to have to apply your mind. You're going to have to be very dedicated. You're going to have to be very concise about what it is that you want to do here, because I think the flow that's going to come in, it could carry you, and you don't want to become complacent or lose track of what it is that your destination. And the Grand Trine can do that. It can be a really harmonious flow coming in for you. Your obstacles get removed, and now all of a sudden you can move forward. For some of you, it could also be completion. If you've been working really, really hard on something, and working doggedly towards something, and you've had a lot of obstacles and hurdles and stress in order to get there, you're going to get there. And then the doors are going to open. And this could be the completion of that. In other words, it's like harmony, it's completion. It could also be closure on something. And now it's a case of, okay, well, what's next, you know? But the abundance or the success, or whatever it is going to come in for you. But it's a very, very harmonious, very blessed card. But it can also be, as I said, this incredible flow, blocks removed. So as I said, with that flow coming in, we've got Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So as I said, this is very much, there's targets involved here. There's something that you're working towards, whether it's you're harnessing your energies with others, or whether you are an individual working with others, or you're going to get the support of others, whatever it is. Keep your attention focused on your destination, okay? And do not allow naysayers and skeptics to detract or distract you. as I said, you may have an idea or be working on something which others simply just don't see or don't resonate with at this time. Do not let that deter you, okay? Listen to your inner GPS, your own guidance. Allow your guidance to plot each step for you. You may only see one step at a time. So you'll see a step, you'll achieve it, and then you move on to the next step. So not everything's going to be revealed in one big lump because you'd be intimidated, okay? This is about strategic movement forward. So make sure that your bow and arrow is ready. It's actually the pulling back of the bow that is the powerful, the most powerful. It's that pulling back until you have your target and then you let it go. So just stay focused. Don't allow distractions or naysayers or skeptics. Just keep your unwavering thoughts and feelings and actions focused on your target, your goal. Okay. Now this is being reiterated again later on. You also have got the Sagittarius card, which can be a very abundant card. This can be like luck or a breakthrough or some kind of windfall or some kind of opportunity coming to you. So I do feel you've got a lot of that coming in. It's like something is opening for you. You do also have Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. So this could be you. This could be somebody in your environment who is like this, or it could be you, or it could be that you need to bring these qualities into your life. But it's saying, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So this is coming in. It could also be to do with this middle section, which we're getting to now. But this is an analytical card. The Prince of Winter is the Swords card. So this is fast, decisive, quick action, sharp, determined. So this is why I say it could be that you have been exhibiting all of these qualities, or it could be that somebody is coming in to assist you at this time. It could be a soulmate, whether this is a partner, as in business, or a love partner, or somebody else, some soulmate, somebody that's coming in to assist you, and they could very well be exhibiting this at this time. But it's about harnessing that energy to move forward with quickness and with some sort of, flexibility and adaptability to the situations. This is a very mental card, okay? So it's about mental agility as well. Now, we have also got the 4th house coming in. So this is, as I said, the house of your home, your actual physical home. So whether you are moving or thinking about relocating or changing something in your home environment, you may be purchasing something or selling something or changing or expanding. You could be in real estate. You could be investing in real estate, something like that. But it's usually about your home, the atmosphere in the home, and your people that are in the home with you. It's also your connection to your family, your roots, your foundation, your ancestry, your ethnic identity, whatever is appropriate for you. It's your relationship to that, okay? Everything to do with the 4th house. So now at the bottom, you've got the Gemini card, I think, but this is the Lover's card in this deck. So it could be that a person is coming in. This is a soulmate. This is a very important connection, but it could also very well be somebody in your family. Or somebody that's coming in that's going to be very influential in your life. So it could be that, but it could also be, Gemini also covers family members, certain family members. Now this could be a sibling, so somebody like that, or some other close family member. But it could also be that Gemini is everything to do with communication, all forms, written, verbal, even body language comes in under this, but it is again a very analytical card. It's all about gathering information, research, exchanging ideas, finding things out, talking, networking, all of those things come in under Gemini. It's also about it could also be in some way spreading yourself too thin in some ways with this Gemini card. You could be stressing yourself out, trying to tackle many things at once. So there is that aspect to it as well. But being a Scorpio, I feel that you are more grounded. You're a fixed sign. So I feel that this could be that you need to communicate or talk about something with others in this house. So whether this is a family member or you're joining forces to do something, or you need to communicate more, but there's communication involved. But it is also talking, but it is also listening. Okay. And this is coming up again. Listening is just as important, but there's something that you need to pay attention to. You may have a decision to make because the Gemini is about being in two minds as well. You may need to weigh things up, use your analytical abilities to come to a decision. You may have to talk to others, as I said before, you can come to a decision, or it could be something that you and somebody else in your family, you need to discuss, or you need to come to a decision about. Or it could be that somebody is coming in, a partner or a soulmate. Take it as it resonates, but it could also be contract and document related. Perhaps it's to do with a new home or a rental or property or real estate, however it comes in for you. It could also be documentation to do with other family matters that may be requiring your attention. But I feel there's research. There's some kind of gathering of information that is required here. And maybe this is why you need an intellectual solution to your issue, because the Gemini can very much be about that. Gemini is very much about, learning, the intellectual side, very, very clever energy. But it's also about, learning. It could be to do with children, early learning. There may be something to do with schooling coming in. If you've got a family, there may be issues around that. Maybe homeschooling because it's connected to the home. There's lots of things, but there's some kind of decision that needs to be made and seek an intellectual solution. But think it through. The mind is used to weigh things up and it's like a computer. But when it comes to making really, really important decisions that are important to you, must go with your heart. Okay. And this is why we have in the same house, we have sick, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate and contemplate. So this is hugely important. Being a Scorpio, also very important for you. Your insights, your psychic knowledge is going to be standing you in good stead here. So by all means, use your intellectual capacity or the capacity of others to assist you to weigh things up. Talk to each other, discuss things, look at the contracts, the documents, weigh things up, all of that. But when it comes to making a heart-based decision, you need to go within. This is about going within, spending time alone, quiet, going through things, listening to yourself, listening. This is meditation. This is actually listening to God. Okay. So that's what that's all about. Listening for your guidance, following your guidance at this time, and you will know exactly what you have to do. This is just to weigh things up, or it could be that somebody is coming in now into your life and you're just contemplating this. Take it as it resonates for you. We are all different. But I do feel there is some flexibility required here because of the Gemini card. So whether this is flexibility in documents or communication or weighing things up and then moving quickly or with some dexterity on something, there's some sort of flexibility or adaptability required here because it says here the need to act quickly and decisively, but it's going to be something that's going to come in quickly. And you may just need to really think on your feet, quick-witted. We've also got the bottom of the fairy tarot is High Priestess. So this is the your spidey senses. This is your intuition, your inner knowing. Your absolute psychic senses is governed by the High Priestess, your inner knowing. You're just going to know exactly what it is you have to do, but you may have to just do some contemplation, go into nature. I feel that there's going to be information coming in for you, or you will need to seek it, or this could be somebody coming in to assist you, or you are contemplating this with another. But trust in your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So there it is reflected again for you. Okay. Now, lastly, we have the first house. This is, as I said, the card of the self. This could be physical body. So some sort of physical action that you need to take, but it can also be your attitude. It can be what you're projecting to others at this time, what they're picking up from you. It's also your path that you are setting in your life at this time, the direction that you want to go in, how you're meeting the world, and how you're setting your sails, what direction you need to go in, and just your general demeanor and expression at this time. That all comes in with the first house. It can also be that you're coming to a realization of something, but there's some sort of expression coming in here as well. Your outlook, your general attitude, as I said. So now, with the first house, if your first house is being affected, then so is your seventh house, which is your relationship house. So as I said, somebody could very well be coming in if it's a soulmate, a partner, or if it could be, as I said, either family, or it's a partner, as in a love partner, or it could be somebody else that's coming in, some other soulmate. But your first house is how you're interacting with them directly, and your seventh house is within the relationships. But so something within the first house is going to affect all your relationships as well. So now you've got at the bottom Sagittarius. I see this is a very expansive card. So I feel that this could be that you are branching out, or you are suddenly moving forward in a way which is very expansive for you. So you may have been through the hard yards and the difficulties, and now some sort of door or something is like right place, right time. Some sort of timing has opened for you, or a door is open for you. An opportunity is coming in for you. Sagittarius can bring that in. Suddenly, I see. Okay, I see. This is the big picture. So you're now opening up to something, whatever it may be, as we've already discussed. It could be coming in a multiple of ways, but there's something that you are now getting an opportunity, or some sort of, it could be travel related, or it could be a journey, or some sort of expression, or it could be some sort of way that you are now deciding to move forward in. It's like a direction that you are moving forward in. It could also be that in yourself you need a lot of freedom at this time, because the Sagittarian card is very much about that. It's about freedom. It's about adventure, and freedom from routine. So you may need to change things up within yourself, okay, or within how you are interacting with others. Open up, try new things. Being a fixed sign, that's not going to be easy for you, okay, but you need to do this, okay. This is change routine, try different things, don't be afraid. And this is about seeing the big picture. This is seeing possibilities that you did not see before, but it can also be about opportunity or some sort of luck coming in, or a breakthrough. But it can also be a direction that you are now setting for yourself. And but I said it's got a base of freedom, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of opening up is occurring here. But it could also be travel related. And this is normally long distance travel, or it could even be international travel. It could even be an adventure. It could be an adventure that you are going on, whether it's a business adventure or a personal adventure or a relationship. However it is, there's something very expansive, very growth oriented coming in for you here.